Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Miss Jackson, but you guys can call me Miss Renee. I'm the children's librarian here at the DeSoto Parish Library Pelican Branch, and I'm so excited to welcome you guys to our very first virtual summer reading program. Now, what that means is that you guys can get on your laptops, your phones, tablets, or even your desktop computers and join me every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. where you can come on and join me for some fun story times, some cool crafts. We have a wild virtual field trip that we're going to do, and then a yummy cooking class. So we are in for some fun. Now, our program is going to run from June 15th through July 17th. So what I want you guys to do is on Fridays, I want you to log on to the Pelican Branch Library's Facebook page where you'll see a post from me. I'll tell you about our upcoming crafts activities, and I'll have a supply list of what you guys will need so you'll be prepared and we'll be good to go. So now, what I also want you to do is, because we also know the summer reading program is about fun, but it's also about reading. Because I'm going to give you a little secret. The quickest way to adventure is through the pages of a book. So, if you guys read 15 books or more, I'm going to have a cool certificate waiting for you at the end of the program. So, I want you guys to fire up those imaginations. Let's get going and let's have some fun. I look forward to seeing you. All right, good morning, boys and girls. I'm so glad you guys joined me today. You're in for a special treat. But first, we're going to do a cool story time. And today I'm going to be reading you guys The Big Red Barn by Margret Brown. Now, after the story time, you're in for a treat. But to get the treat, you got to stick around for the story time first. So now, Big Red Barn by Margret Brown. By the big red barn in the great green field, there was a pink pig who was learning to squeal. There was a great big horse and a very little horse. And on every barn is a weather vane, of course, a golden flying horse. There was a big pile of hay and a little pile of hay, and that is where the children play. But in this story, the children are away. Only the animals are here today. The sheep and the donkey, the geese and the goats were making funny noises down in their throats. An old scarecrow was leaning on his hoe, and a field mouse was born in a field of corn. Cock-a-doodle-doo! In the barn there was a rooster and a pigeon too, and a big white hen standing on one leg, and under the hen was a quiet egg. There was a bantam rooster and a little bantam hen with a big clutch of eggs. Count them, there are 10. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Moo, moo! There was a big brown cow and a little brown cow. There was an old black cat, meow, meow, and a tiger tomcat, meow, meow. There was a big red dog, bow wow, with some little puppy dogs all round and warm. And they all lived together in the big red barn. And they played all day in the grass and in the hay. When the sun went down in the great green field, the big cow lowed and the little pig squealed. The horses stomped in the sweet warm hay, and the little donkey gave one last bray. The hens were sleeping on their nest, even the roosters took a rest. The little black bats flew away out of the barn at the end of the day. And there they were all night long, sound asleep in the big red barn. Only the mice were left to play, rustling and squeaking in the hay, while the moon sailed high in the dark night sky. The end. Now today our story time took us to the big red barn. Now for our treat today, we are going to go on a virtual field trip to an actual ranch with Rebel Sky, where she's going to introduce us to all of her great animals and show us all around. And I know you guys are going to enjoy it. You're going to have a real good time. So, let's see what Rebel has to show us today.
Pepper.
Who's that?
Sassy.
How old is Sassy?
5. Just like me. I'm 5.
What kind of dog is she?
She'll pick up my piece. She'll stay like that forever.
Little bitty tiny thing.
I'm eating candy over here.
Who's the other dog?
Pepper.
Where's he at? Call him.
Right here. Pepper. This is Pepper. Oh, wait. This is Pepper the Wonderina.
Call him back over there so they can see him. He's so silly walking like that.
Always licks me.
Look, he looks like he can't walk. Call him again.
Pepper.
Call him. Just so they see he can walk.
Yeah, he can walk.
He's crazy, huh?
One time he got kicked by a horse.
He did. You have to be careful around horses, huh?
He like kicked him in the belly, and then we think it stopped his heart for a little bit.
But then,
Mom, what did you say?
go ahead.
He blinked his eye, and my mom thought he was dead forever. And my mom said, Pepper? Because he blinked his eye, and that's the story of him.
But then he was all right.
Yeah, he was alright.
Tell him who rescued him.
My
Do you
mother.
remember? No, do you remember which horse gave him CPR? Satin.
Satin.
She nudged him and it started his heart again.
Mama, there's 2 wasps up there where that hole is.
Oh, we'll have to get some spray, huh?
There's 2 wasps.
Introduce Rowdy to everyone.
This is our Australian Shepherd.
Say it where they can understand you.
This is our Australian Shepherd.
How old is Rowdy?
2.
Yep.
I'm
He's,
5. I'm older than him.
yep.
He's also a big dog.
You have to turn this way when you're talking.
When we first got him, he was this small.
Say what you said before because they can't hear you when you turn away from the camera.
When he was younger, he wasn't this big. He was this small.
Yeah. What kind of dog is that?
Blue healer.
What is he?
Blue healer.
What's his name?
Ruckus.
Turn around here where they can hear you.
Ruckus.
Call him over there and show him.
Ruckus. This is Ruckus. Oh my gosh. What happened? What happened to you, Ruckus?
They probably got in a little fight.
I believe that's what it's from.
Yeah.
You two do not fight. Do not fight. You hear me?
Can you go tie Rowdy up so we can let your chickens out?
Right.
You have to untangle his rope for him. Go.
This is my turtle, Chloe.
Where did you get Chloe?
She's a red-eared slider, and she was on the road, about to get squished. I also have a kitten that almost got squished. That's why we named it Pancake. It was in the middle of the street, and it almost got squished because it might have jumped out of someone's car, or it might have been in the engine.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is
And we rescued it?
yes. And she was rescued too. She's a wild animal, and she lives in here, and she lives on this food and this food.
That's right. Little
And I
baby
used to have
turtle
some-
pellets.
I used to have some food.
Tell them about her habitat.
She lives in here.
Which part does she like better?
She likes these rocks better.
Does she like to swim in the water or to get up in her basking spot?
She likes both. And she also, one time, she got on that sign. Look at her little face.
And what happens if you get Chloe out of her tank and don't put her back in her tank?
She gets lost.
How many times has that happened?
1.
You learned your lesson, huh?
Yes. And
Come back over here.
she
Come back
was
over here.
I'm trying to show her
No, come back
she
over here.
was. She tried to flip her.
Yeah, she likes to flip her stuff over, doesn't she?
Yeah, this was flipped over. Mom, fix that. Can you fix that, Mom?
Put her on her ramp so they can see how her little ramp works.
She can climb out of the water and get onto here. She can bask.
It has a ramp that goes down into the water.
See? You can go down into the water.
Put her up there so they can see. You get it?
Ah!
Oh, she fell in. Anyway, she can climb up here and bask under her light. Or she can climb down the ramp and go into her water. She's crawling around in there.
I'm trying to catch her.
No, we're not going to catch her again. Let's just let her go.
See, she can also get up here. And when she gets bigger, I can open this thingamabob, whatever it's called.
Stop before you knock it off, please.
And put it in there.
Yeah.
And I can take her out.
When she gets much bigger, we have to get her a lot bigger tank, huh?
Yeah. Can we keep her when she gets a lot bigger?
Yeah. We'll have to get her a bigger tank.
No.
That tank will only work if they're teeny tiny little babies, and it won't work for long.
Yeah, because I used to have fish in this.
Yeah. But now we have a turtle.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is...
Okay. Let your chickens out.
the top one out.
Oh, yes. I'll unlock the top one.
Why did you lock the top one out?
Let them out. Tie the door back.
Those are all the different kinds of chickens that you can find in the world.
Do you have
Ma'am?
babies in here?
Yes. We do.
Can you show them your babies?
Okay, that's one. There's one baby out. I'll hold them and show them to you.
Show them the one baby that we had to put braces on his feet.
It's that black one. This one.
Mm-hmm.
This black one here. Mama.
What kind of what kind of hen is that?
This. What kind of hen is it?
Silky.
Silky.
Pull that little feather off his brace. Come up here and come show him his brace.
They're Band-Aids. See?
Tell him why we had come out here where we can see you.
What is that for?
What's what for?
Those flies.
Because it's a chicken coop. And it's summertime. Right there will work. Tell him why we had to put braces on his feet.
Because his feet were curved.
Show him. Like how? Show him with your fingers. His little feet would curl up. They wouldn't flatten out, huh?
Nope.
Look up at the camera and talk.
Nope.
They were curled up like that, and so we had to put little Band-Aids on his feet to flatten his toes out so that he could walk. We had to make some little bandages. You usually have to leave them on for just like 2 or 3 days, and then his little toes will be flat where he can walk again. He's walking good now, huh?
Look at this.
He's getting little feathers.
Yep.
He's 2 days old.
Yep, 2 days old.
Do you remember what kind of baby chick that is?
No.
See, he's walking pretty good now. Look at him go.
Just has to take a little rest
You
sometimes.
want to go get one of the other ones and show him?
There's 2 more.
There's 2 more.
See them? You see them back in the corner? Can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
No. Come here, baby.
Those are Americana. Don't squish it. Americana
Babies.
babies that we hatched, and we just had a broody hen, so we put the little babies under them. She's a good mama, huh?
See them all?
Oh, you got all 3?
And,
All 3.
and the middle one is the one with the braces.
Yep. He's got little braces on his toes, huh? To straighten his little legs up.
Yep. Make him like
Pick
this.
up your mama and show him her. This is a silky hen. She has furry feathers like a
And
almost-
blue ears.
and blue ears. See her blue ears?
Those are the ears. These
Yeah.
are the ears. Come here, Mama.
And she has
If she'll let me show them.
feathers that look like fur, huh?
See?
I think they saw them. They're bright blue. Let's go see if they have any eggs in here for you to gather up.
Will you hold them? Mom?
Yeah.
I'm just a kid, guys.
Look, there's one down there on the ground.
Okay.
Here, you can put them in my shirt gently so they don't break.
Here's the first egg.
What color eggs do you get? Let me show them.
This white.
Uh-huh. White. Yep. Oh, I see a blue egg in there.
Blue egg.
And what other color?
And white and brown.
And brown. Here you go. Put them in my shirt.
I'm
Gently.
brown.
Are you hot?
No.
No.
Your eggs.
Go get that egg from Ruckus. Keep going.
Let's get more eggs. Tom. See?
Gently put them in my shirt.
Show them all the ones I got.
We have a lot so far.
Uh-huh.
That's a fake one. Pick that one. Oh, no, that's a real one.
It's a big, giant egg.
It is. Is it kind of... Oh, it's cracked.
How you know?
Somebody cracked it.
Okay,
Go throw it down and let that hen eat it. Don't hit her. Ruckus, out. Out.
he likes to eat the eggs.
Yeah, the chickens do like eggs. Here.
Okay, more eggs.
I need to put some more. You scared her.
This is a baby egg.
Oh yeah, we have some babies that just started laying. You scared her.
I know.
Watch what you're doing so you don't break those eggs in my shirt. I would
know.
not be happy.
Ma'am.
I said I would not be happy. if you
Look,
broke
there's
it in
some
my shirt.
blood vessels.
Oh
some
yeah.
blood.
Sometimes the eggs have blood on them because the young ones bust a blood vessel. Here, put them in my shirt. Gently, gently.
Okay, get the top ones, please.
What you're doing? They're doing what? Come up here where people can see you.
They're dirt bathing like that mama right there.
They're bathing in the dirt. Let's show them these. They're all doing it. Chickens getting dig in the dirt.
Yeah,
Do you-
show them this one.
That's a guinea, isn't it?
I got her. This one has
Come over
nails.
here where they can see you.
This one has nails.
Oh yeah, Rebel
They're
did
just
this one's
poopy.
pedicure.
Yeah, this
Even though
one.
her toes are poopy, she has her nails done with flowery color street strips.
Ah,
What's that one's name?
pumpkin.
She's a bluebell egger, huh?
Yes.
But anyway, tell them why chickens roll in the dirt like that. Stop talking like that and tell them.
Get their feathers dirty.
Come up here.
So they can get their feathers dirty.
But why do they do that? Do you remember? What does it get off of them? What are they getting off of them when they're rolling in the dirt? Look at me.
Ma'am?
Bugs.
Bugs.
Parasites.
Parasites.
And it keeps their feathers healthy.
Yes.
They all roll in the dirt.
Even the roosters do.
Yep, those are your two roosters right there with all their hens, huh?
Those are all the different breeds of hens. And Smoke's a bluebell egger, just like
Smoke is a bluebell egger. They're digging holes. We're gonna have to fill all of these holes in. Bad little chickens. Isn't it funny how they make dirt fly? The roosters are standing guard over the hens to keep them safe.
that's probably like the dogs.
Mm.
This is the oldest dog that I have.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was from my mama's husband.
Jason.
Jason Range. That's my mother's last name.
Mhm.
Amanda Range. This is Smoke.
Stop talking funny.
This is Smoke.
What kind is Smoke?
A bluebell egger just like Pumpkin.
Those white spots are her ears, huh?
Yep. Here you go, chicken.
What's the first thing you have to do in the morning?
Turn my turtle light on.
Why do
And
you
let Sassy out.
Why you have to turn your turtle light on?
Their,
Look at the camera and talk.
what is it called?
Their shell?
Their shell will develop.
Not right. It gets deformed, huh?
It's deformed. Look at my
Your
tattoos.
tattoos.
Just one second.
And then what do you have to do?
What?
Who do you have to let out first thing in the morning?
Sassy!
You let Sassy out?
Sassy's inside
Yeah.
barking.
And then we go in and do what?
Horses?
Yeah, feed horses. In the morning, we come out and feed horses. And then what?
We water the We feed the chickens and water the chickens.
And what? Who else do we water?
the dogs and feed the dogs.
And you forgot we water
Chickens?
the horses.
I said water the horses.
You just said feed them. But yeah, we do all that in the morning.
Yes.
And then we come in and eat after our animals eat, because it's important that you take care of your animals before you, huh?
Yes. Pepper! Come here, Pepper. Pepper. This is my Wonder Wiener.
Your Wonder Wiener, Pepper.
Pepper the Wonder Wiener.
He's rotten, isn't he?
Yes, he's rotten. Mama kiss.
Give Mama a kiss.
I need
Yuck.
butter.
He says, ugh. Ugh.
He does kiss me though.
Like that.
Let's go feed the horses.
What else do you have out in the pasture with the horses?
A donkey.
What's your donkey's name?
Rosie.
Come here, they can't hear you like that.
Rosie.
What? How long have you had Rosie?
Since I was a baby.
Yeah. And she talks to you, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Let's see if she'll talk to you.
Rosie!
Rowdy's talking to you.
Yep. My goodness, just talked to me.
Your hair is so red.
I know because I dyed my hair pink, but
Yeah.
it turned out to be red.
Who else is out there?
Minnie and Satin.
You think Rosie's going to talk to you today? Let's see if she does. Come here. Come here. Come here. See if... She started to. Come back over here. Let's see if she tells us to hurry. Rosie. Rosie.
Rosie.
Tell them who all's standing right there.
Rosie and Minnie and Satin.
Satin. Don't climb on the gate. Why don't we climb on gates? Yes, because it breaks them. Climb on the fence, not the gate.
I climb on this thing. This is Rosie. Right there. This is why we feed our horses in. That thing's dumb.
Are you going to feed them?
Yes, I am. And I also give her vaccination because she's about to have a baby.
Yeah, we'll have to show them that video too. Do you remember how old Satin is? 22.
That's what it's best.
Mama has had her all 22 years of her life.
All 22 years.
Talk to us, Rosie.
Talk to us, Rosie. Rosie.
We need to fly spray everyone.
Yes, we do. What?
They're being bossy to each other about the food. Minnie's just hanging out in the back like, all right, guys. Let's see. There's Minnie.
Miniature pony
There's Satin.
with the freckles.
There's Rosie.
With
The long
big
ears
eyes.
and the big eyes.
Ginormous eyes. I love the holes.
Here, you want me to dump this or do you want to?
I want you to. And I can say, this is our.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna ride Minnie. I'm professional at riding her. Sometimes I fall off, but not all the time.
Oh, yeah?
I used to fall off in rodeos when it goes super fast.
Okay.
I turn.
You have never fallen off a train.
Well, that was my first time that I ran with no snow. I got it. I caught her. Come on, Minnie.
Stop, let me put her halter on her. Here, you hold this.
This is Minnie.
Let go and then you hold it.
Me. Can I start videoing? This is how you put a halter on a horse. That is Minnie with my reins on her.
All right, come on.
Okay, here. You hold your phone. Okay. Put me up.
Yeah. Then he's dirty.
Do not care.
All right, go for it. Go away from me so I can video you. You're gonna. Come back this way.
This is how I ride a horse.
Come away from the pins. Look where you want to go. You're pulling her in a circle, baby. There you go. You're going on a little trail ride? Mama has flip-flops on. Are you taking her out there to the pond? Okay, go. I'll follow you. Don't let her go under that tree. She'll knock you off.
That's a big tree.
Yeah.
Help me, Mom.
You don't need my help.
I'm trying to lead her out to the pond.
Take her out there.
Come on, pond.
Cluck to her.
No.
You're not steering her.
I am, Mother. She's just being a bad pony.
She's not a bad pony.
No. Pony, this way.
Tuck her
This
up.
is the stubbornest horse I ever seen.
Go.
Get.
Cluck to her. Duck. Come on back, cowgirl. You better shorten your reins up.
Whoa. We're about to run into a fig tree. There's a fig tree.
Are you going back up there? Can you show them how to trot?
Whoa. There's a horse.
If you say whoa, make her stop.